to the defense. Let's take this time to bring in our guest for this hour, trial attorney Alexis Rosenberg. First of all, Alexis, thank you for joining us. Tell me how you think the prosecutor, Ms. Accord, did in trying to convince this jury to find Natalie Cochran guilty of first-degree murder.
I think she did a very good job. She went through each element. She went through rebutting what the defense was. And it was a very strong closing, but it doesn't take away that there's a lot of holes and unanswered questions connecting all the elements for premeditated murder.
And if you're the defense, have you already walked in with a prepared closing argument? Or do you listen to the state's closing and say, whole, based on the evidence, these are the things I'm going to say in our closing to say reasonable doubt?
I think it's a combination. You walk in with your closing, however, you are listening very carefully to hit on the points that are made by the prosecution in their closing as well.
Before we get you into court, let's bring in trial attorney Alexis Rosenberg for some final thoughts. First, Alexis, I think she looks more somber as she's watching these closing arguments. Tell us what you note or observe about her appearance.
I agree. She definitely looks more somber. We're not getting that smile when she saw her son in court during that testimony. But I really am questioning the choice, and I hate to do this as a woman, of that sweater because it does almost look like jailhouse stripes. I think that it was a bad choice. As a defendant, you have a right to wear clothes, and you don't have to wear, your jailhouse attire.
I agree with you. Unfortunately, it's just the look, the optics, that matters to juries. We know that it does. And just quickly, how do you think overall the defense attorney is doing with his closing argument?
I think he's doing very well. I mean, he is nailing. We don't know the highs and, hows and whys, as he said, as well as he's pretty entertaining with his little comments, what are you doing, woman? And as fast as you can slap a tick.